Welcome to today's weather video, everyone. We'll be talking about the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day forecast. We'll be checking how much snow will fall, the radar, and temperatures, everyone. So let's get started. Alright, everyone, got Wednesday, December 31st at 8 a.m. We can see we got temperatures up in Minnesota at 4 and 5 degrees. Then we got places like Nebraska, it's in the 30s, Iowa in the 20s, Indiana in the 20s, Texas in the 40s, parts of Florida in the 30s. We can see we got parts of Colorado that's in the 30s too, Kansas in the 30s. Then we got parts of Missouri that's in the 20s, 26, 25, Illinois in the 20s, Indiana in the 20s, and Michigan in the 20s too, we can see. Alright, everyone, we got Wednesday, December 31st at 2 p.m. We got Texas in the 60s, 66 in Texas, 64. We got some 60s and 50s in Texas. Louisiana in the 50s. We got parts of Florida in the 50s, Georgia in the 50s, Tennessee in the 40s, in close to 50 maybe. Kentucky, we got Verdes in 40s too. Ohio, we got Verdes. Then Michigan, we got 20s in some teens. Then up in Minnesota, we got some single digits in teens in Wisconsin. Alright, everyone, we got Wednesday, December 31st, 2025 at 5 p.m. We can see we got 60s in Texas, Oklahoma in the 60s, Kansas in the 60s and 50s also. Then we got places like Colorado that's in the 50s, but up in the mountains it's in the 30s and 40s we can see. We got places like Missouri that's in the 40s, Illinois in the 30s, Indiana in the 30s, Michigan in the 20s, and we got some teens, Minnesota in this single digits and negatives too we could have too. Alright, everyone, got Wednesday, December 31st at 9 p.m. We got some cold temperatures up in Minnesota and North Dakota. We got minus 15, minus 11, minus 12. Those are some harsh temperatures, everybody. That's like really cold. That's not wind chill. That's temperature up there. We got other parts of Minnesota that's minus 3, minus 5, minus 8. Iowa, 13 degrees, 17. There are parts of Kansas in the 40s, Missouri in the 30s, Indiana in the 20s, Louisiana in the 40s, Texas in the 50s, Kansas in the 40s. We can see on there. Alright, everyone, we got Thursday, January 1st, 2026 at midnight. Got minus 20 in Minnesota. That's harsh, everybody. That's like really bad for people. Like minus 20, that could cause frostbite really quick, and that's just temperature. That's bad. So we got parts of Oklahoma in the 40s, Kansas in the 40s, Missouri in the 30s, Illinois in the 20s in teens, Indiana in the 20s in some teens, and Ohio and Indiana and Michigan. Alright, everyone, we got Thursday, January 1st, 2026 at 2 p.m. We got Minnesota at 5 degrees, single digits. You can see up there in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and some teens in Wisconsin. Iowa, we got some teens. Texas, we got 70s and 60s in Louisiana. Arkansas, we got some 50s and 60s. In Oklahoma, we got some 60s, 50s, and 40s we can see. Kansas, we got Verdes and 40s we can see. Nebraska, we got some 40s and Verdes too we can see on there. We got parts of Tennessee in the 40s and 50s. Alright, everyone, we got New Year's Day at 10 p.m. we can see. We got Ohio in the teens, we can see. Indiana in the teens and 20s. Illinois in the 20s. Up in Minnesota, it's the negatives. Again, negative 8, negative 9, negative 4 in North Dakota, we can see. We got places like Kansas in the Verdes. South Dakota in the teens and 20s and Verdes. North Dakota in the single digits in teens, we can see. In parts of Louisiana in the 50s and 60s, we can see on there. Alright, everyone, we got Wednesday, December 31st at 10 a.m. We can see we got our radar here. We can see projections. We got some snow up in Ohio, PA, state of New York too, in parts of Minnesota and North Dakota. You can see on there. Then we got rain off the coast of California. This looks like some light rain also. And got some snow up in looks like in Canada too. We can see at the moment low pressures up there. Alright, everyone, we got Wednesday, December 31st at 10 p.m. We can see some more heavier snow, moderate more snow in Pennsylvania. Then Ohio, we got some more snow. Indiana, state of New York too. Got some rain up in Arizona too. You can see Nevada, California. We can see some rain too. In those places, looks like we got like a mixture of rain and snow in Nevada possibility, because if we see a little blue in Nevada on the map also. It looks like we got some snow in some of the New England states too. Alright, everyone, we got New Year's Day at 7 a.m. everybody. Looks like we got some snow in Utah, Colorado, Nevada, and Idaho a little. We got rain in Arizona, New Mexico, California too. We can see some rain. looks like. Then we got some snow up in Maine also. The coast of Maine, we can see some snow. Looks like moderate snow more. Then looks like we got some snow in a little of California in the mountains we can see. Then we got light rain off the coast of California too. Alright everyone, so we're going to be looking how above average and how below our temperatures are going to be for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So we could see in Kansas, we got some parts of it, looks like it's like about 25 degrees above average. Then we got some parts of Texas, it's like 15 degrees above average, you can see. Then we got parts of the west, it's like 10 to 15 degrees above average. You got places like Ohio, it's 9 degrees below normal to 5 degrees below normal. Places like Florida, it's like 15 degrees below normal. Minnesota, you're like 13 to 15 degrees too. Then we got Thursday, January 1st, 2026 at 1 a.m. We can see we got below average in Minnesota, about 25 degrees. Looks like it's all over the place in Minnesota. 15 degrees too. Ohio, about 10 to 15 degrees too. You can see Florida, you're about 13 to 15. Kansas, you're about 9 degrees above average at that moment. Then we could see parts of California and Nevada are like 10 to 15 degrees above normal too. Alright everyone, we got Thursday, January 1st, 2026 at 10 p.m. We can see in Texas we got looks like 25 degrees above normal for that time. Then we got parts of Kansas that's like 25 degrees above normal too. And Colorado too. Got Louisiana that's about 10 degrees above normal. Also, then we got places like Ohio that's like 13 degrees below normal, and parts of the New England states about 20 degrees below normal, so you can see on there. Alright everyone, we got Wednesday, December 31st at 10 a.m. We're going to be looking at our snow totals now. So we got places like Cleveland, it's going to have 3.7 inches of snow on the ground. Got places like Columbus, 2.5. We got places like PA to have a few inches on the ground too. You got places like Michigan, that's 2.8 inches of snow on the ground, 3.1, and 1 inch in some spots too. Then we got places like in West Virginia, you could have like 1 to 2 inches in the ground at that time too. Alright everyone, we got Wednesday, December 31st at 5 p.m. We can see we got some more snow on the ground. Cleveland, we have 5 inches. Parts of PA, we have like up to 7 inches on the ground at this point, or 9 inches, or 4 inches around that. Then got parts of looks like Michigan has 3 to 2 inches of snow on the ground, 1 to 3 inches of ground on the ground in Michigan. We can see. Then parts of Wisconsin has 2 inches on the ground. Indiana 1 to 2 inches too. In Ohio, parts of Ohio 1 to 2 inches too. We can see that. All right, everyone. We got New Year's Day at midnight. We can see we got Cleveland with 5.3 inches of snow on the ground. Erie, PA 6.4. Looks like some parts of PA. Looks like could have up to 10 inches of snow or 12 inches of snow, close to 10 looks like. Then 8 inches up there in New York State too, and 8 to 10. Then got parts of PA that's 4 inches on the ground, 3 inches on the ground, 4. Then 2.6 in some parts of Ohio, 1.3 in Ohio. Michigan 1 to 3 inches it looks like on the ground at the moment too. Thank you for watching everyone. Hope you learned something new from this video. Make sure to subscribe and notification bell. You never miss a video like this, guys. Okay guys, see you guys in the next one.